After having so many issues getting our FMM visa stamp, we have finally crossed the border into Mexico, and where we last left you is in San Felipe, where we found a great spot to park our van to enjoy the perfect sunset. Join us today as we set out on a 9-hour drive from San Felipe to Santa Rosalia. We hit tons of potholes, drive down narrow roads, hit a few military checkpoints, and we go down the steepest mountain we've ever driven. Subscribe for new videos every Sunday.
Good morning. It's 6 a.m. here in San Felipe. It's about 50 degrees outside and was about 50 degrees inside here, but we had to turn our heater on, warm things up a bit. We've got a big day planned. We are hoping to drive down all the way to Santa Rosalia. Boy, we've got a long day of driving ahead of us. Should be about 7.5 hours. That assumes no stops too, so we'll see.
Good morning, guys.
So look, you can see this is your high tide mark right here. And you can see how close we are. But if you look down here, look how low the tide is now. Almost back in the same spot when we went to bed. Pretty awesome, the tidal shift here. Makes for some really cool sandy beaches.
Got some great style going on this morning.
These look awesome. My coffee's gone and the sun is up, so let's get started on our way to Santa Rosalia.
Running down the same road like so many times before. I never felt this lonely, but I'm trying not to show.
We just stopped and got some gas, and it is full service in Mexico, which we knew, and we knew that you needed a tip for the full service, which we did. I think we tipped a little much, but it's okay, we're learning. How much did gas end up being?
It was like 536 pesos for about a quarter tank.
Probably like 25 bucks for a quarter tank, which is expensive.
Yep.
Which is kind of pricey, but that's okay. Gas station in Mexico, number 1.
Oops, looks like I
Done.
missed my turn.
Oh,
We're going down some random road.
random dirt road?
Random dirt road, because,
Google Maps is telling you to do it.
yeah. Well, I missed my turn. I didn't actually do what it said.
Oh.
So that's my fault. I was trying to drive back to Mexicali, apparently. So. There's a couple spots where it's been a little sketchy, but all in all, it's been a nice drive. You can only go about 60 miles an hour. That's the max you can go, or at least the max I feel comfortable going, because it is so narrow and so rough. It doesn't matter if you could go faster. I don't think you can. Okay, so we are coming up on our first big transition. We're getting off of Highway 5 and onto Highway 1. This is the main road that, well, it's really the only road that connects Tijuana all the way down to Cabo.
We are about to go through our second checkpoint.
Well, second man, third checkpoint, second man.
Third checkpoint, second manned. I don't think we recorded the one that wasn't manned because we just drove right through. Holy moly.
Goodness gracious.
We have to drive in rocks for this checkpoint.
Like super loose rocks.
I would just stop. Do we just go?
If they look over here, I'll stop. But
No?
okay.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so they just waved us right through. Nice. It looks like they stop you on the way back at this one.
Oh god. That was crazy. The rocks were like huge boulders and super loose. And they were all nice round, you know, river rock. So as soon as you hit them, man, it just like totally slowed down the van. That's crazy. But we made it. No issues. Of course, we'll have to go through it on the way back, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Should be fine.
And I'm not sure where we are. We've used half a tank of gas, and I think about a mile back it said in 30 kilometers there's going to be a gas station, so we're definitely going to stop at that and get some gas. But I think we're about 80 kilometers out from the next town, or at least like big town.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the screen right here what town I'm talking about, because there's no way I'm going to be able to say it.
Let's see if we hit our generator.
Didn't hit the generator.
All's good.
Just stopped for gas.
Not too bad. Full tank of gas. We're ready to go. Finish up the last couple hundred kilometers so we can enjoy hopefully some nice warm water.
We need to take it slow because earlier he was speeding and a cop flew by us. The cop slowed down, stopped, actually got out of his car, but didn't do anything and kept going. And then got back in and kept going, so we're fine. But we were like, okay, we're getting close to towns now. You know, no speeding.
No speeding. Like
Big bumps in and out of town. That's something that we did know about. People that we watch had talked about huge speed bumps when you go into town and when you leave town. So, good to know.
So I believe this checkpoint right up here is where we transition from Baja California to Baja California Sur. So there's a bunch of like agricultural inspection stations and some other things that we just passed. So we'll see what's up here.
Oh,
Did not see that.
speed bump.
Well, that was surprising. I expected us to have to, you know, stop and have an inspection, but nothing.
Or is it,
Oh, inspection station.
oh wait, maybe there's still an inspection station. But we are 220 kilometers from the place we're gonna stay tonight, so that's exciting. Is this it?
Hola.
¿Cómo están? How are you?
Very good.
Okay, only 20 pesos, please, for spray the car.
No. Oh, to spray the car?
Yeah.
Oh,
20 pesos, please.
okay.
I don't have 20 pesos. I don't have 20.
What do you have? U.S.?
How much is 20 pesos?
Like $1.
Oh, yeah. I have $1. Can you say US?
You take U.S.?
Yes, okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
No idea what in the world that is all about.
What did we just pay for?
They misted some water to the bottom side of the van. I don't know what that's all about.
And we paid. Oh, thank goodness. I did not have 20 pesos. So this is what they gave us.
Wow.
Whatever that is. I feel like, oh my gosh, Bob, you almost went off the road.
Well, it's like it was pulling me. I couldn't.
Oh,
Anyway.
my word. Okay, so whatever we just paid for, we don't know. But
So, some sort of agricultural stop. So I know, like, in some third world countries, you can go through like a hoof and mouth like wash, so that they don't transfer diseases.
oh,
But it's
maybe.
usually like it has to be the length of the vehicle, and it's water, and it's all these other things. It's not just this like random mist that sprays from the ground. So I don't know if that actually is legit or not, but
It must be, right?
we paid them.
But I'm just saying, like, okay, that makes sense. It sprayed our wheels, maybe. Maybe what you've driven on?
But it didn't spray the entire wheel all the way around. It just like sprayed straight up, and you drove over the top of it. Unless it's like some super poisonous stuff, but why would we want to do that?
Okay, so our question is, if you've been here, you've driven through that, let us know. 'Cause we have no idea.
Random.
It was random, so, but we're through. We took a $1, so that was nice because we only have big peso bills right now. Super annoying. Next checkpoint, we've heard this one is the one where they search your van, so we will see.
No español.
Habla español.
Oh, what?
Where are we headed?
Where are we? Oh,
Santa Rosalia.
Santa Rosalia.
Yeah. You want to check?
Ah, está bien. Adelante.
Go. Okay. Thank you.
Good? Oh, gracias. Okay, so we were prepared for that to be way worse. We looked on iOverlander. Granted, the things I was reading was 2 years ago. Like, I didn't see anything newer than that. I could be doing it wrong, but he let us go. We didn't understand Spanish. He didn't understand English. We're good.
Yeah.
So, that's a relief. Oh.
Now you see why.
Oh my gosh.
No warning, no guardrail.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Holy I've never been so scared. It's literally
You did say like
straight downhill.
it's
Oh
like
my gosh.
like the Grand Canyon. Yeah, but the Grand Canyon, you don't drive to the bottom of it like.
Oh my
half a mile.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
This is for sure the steepest downhill I have ever seen in my entire life.
I am so scared. Like, I don't know if you can see on here what we're looking at, but it's straight downhill. Coasting down.
Yes I am.
You're trying to save gas.
Well, I don't want the brakes to get like overheated, so I'm only braking when I have to, which is pretty much the whole way down. But in a situation like that, there's no reason.
The funny thing is I was on iOverlander earlier today when we got service, which you don't have service most of this entire drive. And somebody talked about a really steep, like, you know, downhill. And they said, oh gosh, oh my gosh, these trucks are going way too fast. Anyways, they said, so, okay, I'm just gonna take a minute.
Stress levels like off the charts.
Yeah, Bob's stress level, my stress level, off the charts. Anyways, they said thankfully they had just stopped before this town, wherever that would be, and got their brakes changed. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, if you don't have good brakes, do not come this way.
No, that would be a bad day.
Bad day. You said 10% at least.
At least a 10% downhill. I have never seen in the U.S. a downhill that steep.
For
ever.
that long.
I mean, ever. I've never driven on anything that steep on what's considered a highway.
Yeah, on a highway. Yeah, I was gonna say like San Francisco has some pretty steep hills, but
right. But yeah, definitely nothing like that for the highway.
No, ever. So, I think we're out of it. We don't know.
We're not at the water. I mean, we're going down to the beach essentially.
Yeah.
So we gotta lose some more altitude, but I don't know how high up we are.
Yeah. So
Elevation.
hopefully the ocean's right around this corner.
I know.
Oh.
There is the ocean. Well, that was super sketchy. It's the first time Google Maps has been wrong on this trip. It actually was trying to take me down some random dirt road. Although I am on a random dirt road, at least this one had a sign to tell me I was going down the right road.
Yeah. So we're hoping that this RV park is the right one for tonight, and that it has space, and we're tired. I think we've driven about 9 hours today.
Something like that, yeah.
That was definitely too many hours to do in one day. We've now decided.
And here, the roads are so narrow and just really difficult. Like, you have to stay focused the entire time. And you've got big semis passing you. It's basically a city street that they claim is a highway. It's amazing how small it is. So it can be really stressful, which makes my neck hurt. I'm ready for a break. It feels like I should go this way though. But this feels so much smoother. Let me just take a pop.
Just try. Just go this way. We are here. I forget what the RV park name is. Playa de Cove, I think.
The tide's out. The beach is not very beachy. Not the beach I was expecting.
No. But supposedly it's only like $13 to stay here a night, which that's not bad. And the weirdest thing is there's nowhere to pay. There's no office. So we just had to like ask somebody randomly what we were supposed to do, and they said, oh, they'll just come by and collect whenever. We're like, okay. So we parked the van, and there is a restaurant here. We went up to it. We were thinking we'd go and eat at it, but the wait would be really, really long, and they were out of guacamole and different things, and we were just like, okay, never mind, it's okay. So Bob is actually going to make nachos for dinner, so I'm excited about that. And we looked to see when the tide comes up, and I think it's up at 1 in the morning. So that's a bummer. Otherwise, it'd probably be really beautiful. That's okay. We're just happy to be out of the van after 9+ hours of driving and some of the most crazy roads we've ever driven on. And by we, I mean Bob. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to a relaxing evening. Taco salad.
And a margarita.
This is real life van life.
Yeah.
Chore time.
Dishes.
Chore time.
Let's turn some lights on so you can see.
For those wondering, dinner was amazing. Bob is the best cook ever. I love his cooking. And now we're gonna clean up.